Hey guys, hope you're well. I know it's been a while since I've last posted on here, but after yet another defeat at Anfield, this time by the hands of Chelsea, I just had to comment on my thoughts about this season and why it's imploded in my view. Now, I just want to take us back a little bit because we're honest about ourselves. Since the start of lockdown last season, Liverpool have not been great. We have not been playing well. Frankly, we limped to the league title when we were odds on to be Centurions, etc. Oh, and also, look, we were supposed to go the season unbeaten, and we lost that as well. So listen, let's not pretend that this is just a recent thing. Frankly, I don't really want to blame Klopp, but we've just not reacted to the tactics which most teams are adopting now. Since there's no fans in the stadium, there's no pressure in order to play expansive football by the opposition. And with this being the way for the foreseeable future, teams are playing a low block formation. They're not allowing space in behind. Everyone is pretty much playing counter-attacking football. Obviously, now Gary Neville has voiced it recently as regards to Manchester United, but they've been doing that for God knows how long. Do you know what I mean? So this is the start in which a lot of teams are setting up against Liverpool, and Liverpool continue to do the same thing, and it's just not working. It is just not working. And this is where now you need to look at Klopp to say, listen, is it not a time for formation change? Just to see what we can do. If plan A is not working, where's your plan B? That is always, it's cliche now. Frankly, a lot of people in the media, and this is what I'll say, I don't think it's from Liverpool fans. I think people plant things. Obviously, the likes of John Barnes and Haman came out and said, oh, Thiago slows the midfield. Thiago is not the problem as far as I'm concerned. The issues with Liverpool is due to the fact, that we've lost. Look at the injuries that we've had this season. No other team could have suffered the amount of injuries that we had to key players and still try and perform at the same level. It's just impossible. And that's what's happened. We've had key injuries. It's forced players out of their position and it's exposed other areas. Yes, the likes of Mane, Firmino have not been up to their levels. Could that be due to burnout? Could that be due to the fact that maybe their footballing cycle is coming to an end? Could that be due to the fact that the continual high press for the last 4 or 5 years, 4 years rather, it is taking a toll? I mean, look, the jury is out as far as I'm concerned. We can't. We just have to write off the season because of what's happened. You can't. It's not a reflection this season based on what we've had to deal with. The likes of Kabak, who's come in, who's 20 years old, who's come from a relegation fight in the Bundesliga to playing in the biggest club in one of the biggest clubs in Europe. The guy has done okay. He's done pretty well. But look, like I said, I don't know how many mirrors they've broken in the changing room for us to have this bad luck of late. But frankly, what the way I see it is that we need to, once Phillips is not injured, we need to go to Kabak and Phillips in the central midfield. We have to free Fabinho in that midfield area. And the reason why I say that is because that then it will restore a little bit of our shape and also his responsibilities, because he's not just a ball winning midfielder, but also as well when it comes to the counter, he's the one that actually will sit in and will form a free, just a bit more protection. Because I don't really see that. You can't give that job to Thiago. Thiago's not there to be a defensive-minded midfielder. That's why he's not there. You don't buy Thiago to do the tackling. So it's certain things that we need to address. And we need to find a plan B.